Well, I must tell the story. I'm actually the guy that's responsible for help giving my cousin Anthony maid into the Sabatini family in Chicago and stuff. Let me tell you how the story started and stuff. Not, Anthony, he always had this imagine like he wanted to be a knockaround guy and stuff like that. I said, Anthony, the only way you're gonna make it, you gotta use your fucking head or something like that. My cousin or my uncle Vinny says, Brian, I don't want my son in this thing, and I don't want you in this thing. This thing isn't for you guys and stuff like that and stuff. I don't want you guys in this thing. This isn't for you. I don't want you guys dead or in prison. This isn't for you. If I find out, I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you with a baseball bat if I find out that you try to get into this thing or whatever. But here's the thing, okay? I realized that my cousin Anthony, he wanted to become part of La Cosa Nostra, okay? So what I did was I helped him set up games and stuff, card games, and what I did was I introduced him to local rounders and stuff who could work for the family and stuff to hustle high-end real estate people and people who had lots of cash and stuff, and he set up games in town and stuff, and he made so much money for the family that he became so valuable that they had to make him, and the Godfather, Uncle Vinny didn't like it, but he says, I realize, you're a man now. We were 20 years old. He says, you guys are men. I realize that. I don't like it, but okay, whatever. Okay, so we became made. But Anthony said, listen, Brian did this thing. I'm half Irish. They had, but they made me. They made me because I helped him to set up this thing and stuff. So that's how it happened, and we got made and stuff. Afterwards, I had to sit down with my Uncle Vinny and stuff, and I said, listen, Anthony was going to be a part of this thing anyway, so why don't at least I get him in a position, where he's not having to whack some guy or something like that. He's in a position where he's using his head and he's making lots of money and stuff like that. It so happens that at the age of 31 years old that Anthony got promoted and he became a capo because his gambling business became so good and stuff. I remember and stuff. We arranged guys and we arranged card games and stuff like that. I helped introduce him to the rounders and stuff, and we set up games all over town. We paid off cops and stuff. We made a fortune for the family, and we gave tributes to the Godfather, Guido Sabatini, so he liked it very much and stuff. So that's the story of how me, Brian the Toe Grizzo, helped to get my cousin Anthony Calamara's made.